and welcome back to Age of Wonders 4. We have recently just won a brutal sea battle south of Prison Hall here. After burning one of the colonies up north, we are now trying to burn down the second colony and then make our way back to Mountain Tree, where we have some reinforcements coming, and then over to Saintspire. Their capital, Amphitree, I've just noticed, actually has a massive stack of ironclads en route. I'm glad I am not fighting that. Hopefully he can deal with them. And then, you know, we just have some other little bits and bobs to deal with. But it's turn 61. And on intern, let's begin on intern. I'm curious what this guy is going to do and whether or not he's just going to run back to Prison Hall. Because if I have to fight him on the defense, it'll be less nice. My scout! Oh, you're attacked by a lot of dragons. But you escaped. Narrowly avoided. So I think the funny thing about having all of our Feywater pawns is that while the computer can't see us, we also can't really see them. Shop of Secrets. Ooh. Gain knowledge. Except I don't have any mana. You are pillaging me. That is correct. You are invading me, but we have people coming. Our ruler has leveled up. That's very nice. What do we want to take here? Hero gains defense and charge resistance. Support abilities heal more. Protective wild growth. Hostile wild growth is bigger. Chance of inflicting weakened. Rejuvenate or restore. Restore single target. Rejuvenate group target. Remove status effects. Targets get strengthened for 3 turns. Rituals of Strength. Huh. That's not working. This is a support ability. Rite of Fury. So it should also give Strengthen for 3 turns. But I do not believe it does. At least not at the moment. So I tell you what. I think I'm going to get that AoE Rejuvenate. What do we have here? Rejuvenate gets regeneration, or restore bonus heals, or bonus strengthens. Yeah, let's take Rejuvenate into restore strength, probably. And then we can take Decompose. That guy has vanished into this city. Yeah, that's... I figured as much. Here's the cool thing. I can actually siege him from afar. I think I'm just going to harass them. I don't really want to spend a lot of money on this. And then we should be okay. I'm going to hurry the recruitment of that Guardian, because y'all are a little in need of troops. Yeah. Obviously, I would love to just start summoning Mistlings. Our mana issue is really problematic. Also, like, Draconic Transformation would be huge. So I'm hoping we can figure out something to do about that. Could cast Catnap. I don't really think we need it. You're building stone walls. You're building the item forge. You are just under siege. Great Bombards and Warhounds. Yuck. Even with the backup we have. Ah, God, and he's got an Ironclad. That could be trouble. But this is really good. And what's really good about this is if he takes this city over and that guy is dead, which he's not currently, but there's a chance that all of these just break into vassal states, and then they're much easier to deal with. 3 ultimate skills for ritualists are no longer support. Also, instead of once per battle, they no longer have a cooldown. Or they now have a cooldown instead of once per battle, yeah. Aha, you lose your great bombards if I do this. I do 0 damage. I don't even get towers? Do you only get towers if you're defending? I thought you got towers if you sallied forth as well. I mean, I guess I wouldn't do much if he has great bombards. 44 damage. Sunder defense. Range of 12. Yikes. 1 hex radius. Well, that really butters my biscuits. Your daylight spears. So, I want to give them Twin Awakening. Yeah, I'm not sure of how to best do this. Tell me Great Bombards have a cooldown. Two turns. He just deleted those halberds. Like, absolutely buttermilk biscuited. Holy smokes. You're a tank. I'm not sure what to do here. Direct fire. I mean, even if I put you in zone of control, you could just move and shoot. You did 8 damage? You do a base of 12? And you did 8 damage in 3 attacks? 9, 9, miss. Oh, sorry, you did 18 damage. That's a bit better. I thought they had 100 HP. Okay, well, I'm basically completely at the mercy of Berserk. The Warhounds spawn at legendary. So they all get sprint as well. That's really all you can do, dude. Guess I could have awakened you first. Suppose I got someone like an abjuration pylon here. Bleeding and marked. Whew. Buckaroo, man. $23 damage on a charge strike. I mean, I guess I'm extremely wounded here, so it's not that surprised. You know, these guys don't desummon, so... Man, I never thought about... Just deleted me. I never thought about just, like, summoning a bunch of war dogs and great bombards with a single hero as a way to siege cities. I'll tell you one thing. The computer has certainly taught me some bull poopy right now. Some fun bull poopy. That did no damage. Graze, hit. 6, 3, 6. Oh yeah, he's got 7 armor. Yeesh. Butcher's Cut. Deal damage to the target unit based on missing health. The target has a chance to bleed sunder. On success, the ogre heals. Ah. They also changed butchers so that they don't instant kill anymore. I think they did this during Throne of Blood. That's a lot of fumbles. Why are we fumbling so bad? I mean, we have 15% missing accuracy. Needed a 15, rolled a 14. Needed a 15, rolled a 6. Needed a 15, rolled a 17. Okay, I just rolled really bad. That's all. I just got punked. That's all. Well, this was 450 gold well spent, let me tell you. Christ. Mamma mia. Temple of the Prophet here gives me 15 knowledge, 15 mana. Builds in 1 turn. Dude, I can't believe that. He got punked so hard. We finally have an item forge. So, I'd love to start getting rid of stuff. Because, like, all of this sucks. Get rid of that shield. We don't even have a shield right now, so... What do we have? We have one staff user and one grimoire user. Steel spike. So you can go to Blight. If you wear my Blight Tome, if I gave you critical hit chance, with those other bonuses, you'd have like base 45. Which is good. I do feel like Hero Slayer on a Blight Spike could also be just like disgusting. You do decay, so I could also just give you poison. Okay, so I could make a tier 3 if I ate my other shield. I need to eat a lot of stuff if I wanted to do that. The problem is like we just don't have like any gear right now. If I wanted to give my cleric something better, greater dispel magic, summon spider, conjure animals, seduce. Grants your spells overcharge this turn. Subdue, summon Spirit Hawk. I mean, seduce on a staff is pretty solid. Greater dispel magic, also good. Once per battle heal, not so much. Tier 2 spider, decent. We are Fae. You don't really attack a lot either. But like support regeneration would be really good. I don't know that we're going to build anything right now. All siege project summons, yeah. Oh, good news at least. A new rally has started. I no longer can get guardians, but now I can get shade makers. I can still get Gortusk matriarchs. Which is like an okay deal. I guess considering what we have, it's still the best deal. New Empire development skills. Quarries grant draft or draft buildings cost less. I actually haven't built a single draft building, so that's a really good one to unlock for us. Because that's kind of part of the problem right now we're having. He has withdrawn to the Astral Void, though, and his capital city is being sieged, so he's going to die in 3 turns. Because this guy is certainly going to win this fight. We've killed all of his other armies. I do got to make sure then we get Mountain Tree back. How we choose to do that, I'm not entirely certain. But let's at least destroy this city first. What tile are you on? Oh, that one. Okay, fine with that. Grab our homies. And then the quickest path to Mountain Tree He's going to be out to sea. Yeah, okay. Requires an army to raise. Are you for real with me? All right. Well, we're going to send somebody back then. We unlock Blossom of Fate. Dragon Attack is pretty nice. Dragon Infusion, we don't need so much. This Faithful Imbuement I definitely want because it's reduces unit upkeep by 10% for all of our guys and also gives us 20% critical hit chance. We got a Pact of Loyalty with Nolmok. Who looks like it's about to be killed. I'm going to boost its allegiance, knock that down to 6 turns, and hopefully they can hold long enough. But I don't know if they can. If you vassalize the city, can you just destroy it then? Probably not, right? Like, I could leave Risen Hall as a northern vassal and give them access to the ocean? I kind of feel like Primordius is going to want all that territory, so I am going to raise it. You build steel walls. I need you to build... I need you to build a bathhouse and then a blacksmith. Because you need to become my draft city. Because it ain't working elsewhere. I don't really have enough money to build things, so how about we just build the Monument Apex? It's going to take 9 turns, but it's going to give us Gold Bounty. Gold Wonder. The Tome Buffet. Okay. Oh, cool. Our vassal state actually got rid of that haunted mistlands. Oh. Oh. Rupsta decides to gamble against death again. Causes him to go to war. Dusk will summon several armies near his cities and outposts. A new source of danger will be created. Race. You. In here. I don't know if this guy is at risk anymore. I don't know what the deal is. But I guess we'll just move him on. Oh boy, and I guess I'll give you this piggy and this matriarch. I only wish I had thought to do this before. You have stolen this mine, Ruin. You can't build that because you don't have a mine, so I'm going to do this. Gonna do the old yoink. So we steal a province from him. Archelon has sent a second war party. That's actually 2 now. Which is a bit of a worry. $350. I'm kind of like, do I save up for Draconian Transformation right now? This is going to give me 25 upkeep to cast Staves of Mist, so I think the answer is yes, I save up. Don't know what's happening with my town. Hopefully, we can just march right back in there. Oh, or they stole it. My movement is really that low here? Okay. Grab you another shield. I lost a mine. Fish farm forester. Oh, well, I lost this entire city. At the moment. Support abilities grant 1 fervor. Oh, well, that would be good for you. What did you do? Rupsta has been defeated. Rupsta has been banished to the void. I'm going to take some good here to stop me from going evil. And then I'm going to swoop in and I'm going to take all these other spots. I could make peace with Archelon. Hold on, there's some combat happening here. Gain knowledge per active wizard bond, treaty, or declaration. Gain knowledge per trade with free cities. Cities gain 10 mana for each city stability above neutral. For each city stability above neutral. We have a ton of city stability. Oh my god, I'm taking that. That was 20 mana. And that's with one of our cities missing. I'm going to remain at war with Mountain Tree. I'm going to remain at war with Saintspire. You want a teleporter pact? I don't have any teleporters, but I'll take that. You rivaled me. No! Nolmock's under siege. 2,400. What kind of troops are you? Masters of Astral. Conjuring Ratkin. Oh, he's not vassalized yet. Damn it, dude. That's so close. I wonder if this guy's going to have spawned armies now that he's been released as a vassal. Paul is a menace. I don't disagree. I guess you should come up here and probably get rid of these city ruins to make sure that nobody else decides to be cheeky. Hopefully Mountain Tree doesn't magically get walls and I can still just jump right in. Well, they did get an army. How bad an army, though? Not bad at all. Oh, we got some armor out of it. Son of a... He took my obelisk. Well... Definitely I'm doing that. We'll prep ourselves for him. And I just have to wait like a minute here. I think one turn, 679. I need 200. I'm just going to be short on the Imperium I need. I mean, I could just vassalize it, but I feel like wait 2 turns and absorb is the way to go. What else do we unlock? Movement cost in friendly domain reduced. We have captured. If I recruit her, I'd get a level 7 warrior. I need a prison to convert her. Rivalry ended between me and Purple. Purple and Paul have made a defensive pact. We are still being pillaged by this guy. Who I still think I'm going to probably try to take. I mean, my idea right here is take Mountain Spire. I don't know what he's doing to this, but I'm probably going to burn Saintspire down and then see if I can't take that guy as a vassal down there. Baby steps. No! My Fey magic. It's been sundered. Yeah, I can't heal here until we take this back either. That's annoying. But nobody else should be moving in here, so why don't we move? Dismantle. Move. You got a bathhouse. Let's build you a blacksmith. Ah, calls to war. We're gonna have to get involved in those. Well, I thought maybe we would have a minute before we got dragged immediately into another war. But it seems our ally loves warmongering. A little bit shocking. Those guys broke their defensive pact that they just started. Purple and brown. Brown is way over here. Ooh, the Reaper is got a lot of land. Perp's obviously a threat, but he has a bunch of stuff I want, including this mustering halls, which I'm just realizing would be another gold wonder. I have a few turns to decide this. So let's be smart about it. Get our economy back here. Recap our cities. heal a whole bunch. Scout. No, I don't want that scout. I do want that guardian, though. And an architect actually would go really well in here. 7 turns. So this guy can keep growing. Is that clear? That Pearl Reef is clear. A wave conduit would give us just an absurd amount of stuff here. Obviously, I'm going to build a mages guild in this city. So I don't know why I haven't been building these mana obelisks. Because, like, this city has so many conduits, it would build that really fast. And it would give us a ton of extra stuff. You're going to take Ritualized Focus, so you get the extra range. You're going to take Fortune on Kill, so you get the extra crit. I have 2 more turns on this. Decide later. Decide later. My scouts have returned. We'll get Mountain Tree back right now, which is going to make me feel a lot better. Yeah, okay, and he did take Umfitri. It's a bit of a shame because I really wanted these Shrouded Isles. But I guess, what are you going to do, right? +5 food. +5 gold for mines. Honestly, I think I'm just going to slap the water guy on here for now. You got blacksmiths. I don't have like quarries in any of my cities, and it is a costly, expensive problem. All right, you have a small army there and a full army here. Aha. You can just leave. "18 turns of improved relations." Let's just take the good alignment. Parked a guy on my gold mine. Back from doing super secret stuff. How have I not won yet? Because we're only like 70 turns in. What's your super secret stuff? Learning how to be as annoying questions as possible. Trade the province for the portal? I might be able to, yeah. That's Scalds and Architects. Okay. Architects. This is a real hodgepodge. So you can eat some grass, apparently. Surrounded by grass here. Which is really nice. Because that means I can also make guards out of it. Yeah, see, like, this is a huge advantage. When suddenly every terrain can heal me and every terrain can become one of my troops. It lets me be a bit more powerful. Just a smidge. Guess not super secret anymore. Spoiled. Spoilered. Architects. I mean, do I just fall back a square? Or do I just try to blast him? Let's just blast him. Yeah, it should be fine. That'd be fine. Didn't do my buff last turn, which I might regret, but... Alright, well that seems perfect. Fairy Dust you. Proceed to miss. You go front row center. I'll put you there. That'll block off all of them. How come you took damage for that? Ah, chain. I forgot about you, chain. I'm gonna heal him, give him regeneration. Move you up and let you blast. Guess you're still kind of out of range, so... So we'll just keep hitting the hero. Do I want to summon on you? Yeah. Does occupy him a little bit. Ouch. That was a nasty ignite. It's always the trade-off, right? Do you want to keep your guys together so you can maximize your buffs? And your resistances and your shield walls? Now, you there. What if... I hastened my entire army. Should have done that before you moved. Well, lesson learned. I guess you can't reach anything. You can hit him in chain. We have 5 stacks of fervor, so why don't we cast mass regeneration on the entire army? Seems like probably a good idea. You go there. Stack a little blight resistance. What are you taking damage from here? On fire. Oh, you're a cultivator. I was like, can't you just fly over these things? No, but you can eat these things. That actually didn't help. Or did it? Huh. I guess we ate the grass, and the grass was on fire. Eat these barbs. Dude, I've never expected herbivore to be so useful at just like getting rid of effects. Especially effects that I have caused. I feel like it's a secret bonus that I never knew about before. We got him flanked. Yeah. I'll take that True Strike. Eat this grass. Consume 6 flora obstacles in a single battle. I never had that achievement. Well, there we go. Get a little something new every day, hey? Fire-eating troops. I don't normally use herbivore. So I guess I'm not too surprised that we didn't have it. Do you have any other cool AoEs? Allow you to attack additional spells. Rejuvenate, Empowered Awakening. Yeah, just dunk them. Give him the dunks. Dunk up those donuts. This map is very on fire, I will say that. Flap, flap. Flap. You can't hit anybody. Okay. Don't really want to hit my own guys, so we'll just move up. Perfect. All that sundered resistance really stacking up there. And some more armor, which is great because I feel like now we finally have a few different sets of armor. You have Hardy Plate, which is tier 4. Inspiring Killer, double morale buff to itself and its allies when killing an enemy. I feel like that's good for you. I did get an arc fire orb, but I don't know if we're going to use that. Starblades. HP status and defense. You're going to take Starblades. You're going to take Stalwart. You're going to take Resistance. At least everybody has armor now. We're finally moving up into getting some gear. And then there's one more army down here to still deal with. Ooh, I can't quite reach right away. Do we have to answer this turn? Within one turn. Okie day. Lots of grievances. We have changed to good, I guess because we answered a call to war. So we're saying, oh, you're a vassal city. Yeah, he won't trade me that stuff. Haste berries in a tranquility pool we already have. Resourceful flute. For 105 gold. Sold. Sold. I already have a flute. Let's give you a flute. Can't be playing 2 flutes at the same time. Well, what's next? I'm going to be also rocking a harmonica, have a drum on my back, some cymbals on my ankles. Ruins, 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 ruins. This entire province is in ruins. No wonder I have no economy. Tempting to naval battle only to learn its herbivores cannot consume algae. Right? It does feel like there should be seaweed on the naval battles. At least a little bit. I suppose I can also take mustering halls now too. Fateful imbuement. Grab mage armor next. Draconic transformation. It is all of my mana to cast ye, but it's worth every penny. Slippery boots of fortune. Does not provoke attack of opportunity attacks. And gets Starblade? No. That's going on you. Okay, these dummies can start marching backwards. We have a lot of stuff to repair. You've been captured. Winter is beginning. This scout is up. I tell you what, man. Wasn't there a bunch of stuff in the ocean? You know what? Turn him on auto explore. He's a scout. He'll figure out his own life. If I could save up for this movement, Imperium movement, it would be really nice. Combat casting, rollback casting. This would also be a ton of bonus knowledge. Would that be valuable to me? I mean, yeah, probably. Enchantment and transformation spells also cost... we never got this in the end. Oh. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. I have to grow to that cave. Oh, I can do that right now. Do that, we get the Gorgon's Lair for free. 2 mana per quarry. I mean, I don't have most of these gold wonders right now. But that's like 50 plus knowledge per turn. That's not a small amount. It's like 25% extra knowledge. Or 25 mana. It's basically what it works out to be. I don't know. I'm in a rush right now. Stop giving gout to your scouts. Have some heart. They're just doing their work. What I want them to do is go get me some treasure. Ye old treasuries. I do still need to take Saintspire here. And I feel like that should hold higher priority than Archelon. Because I'm actually going to keep that as a city. You can annex more provinces. Well, RIP my scout. Captured? It's rude as hell. Don't think we need to do any of that. Let's grab the Let's grab a Masonic Hall here. Chapter is complete. We're on to tier 4. Nature's Wrath gives us Horn Gods. We're going to be taking that. And then we're going to take Prosperity. The reason I want to take Prosperity is because of the Shrine of Prosperity, which gives us not Blessed Dragons, but Radiant Guardians, which are tier 3 shield units. Because I'm realizing we don't really have good frontliners, so tier 3 shield units that are also dragons would be good for us. Righteous Judges would also be good for us. All the other stuff in here is also good. You know, bonuses based on farms and foresters. All the grace keeps us alive. Support abilities grant 1 grace. Cleansing rain ability. Like, there's so many good stuff in here for us. But we'll take Nature's Wrath first.
Nature is the leaf upon...
Mage Armor. Complete. Fey Embrace. Temple of Fertility. Food and draft per population. I'm gonna grab that first. Okay, we can rebuild some provinces here. Let's go with the forestries first. You're waiting on troops. Maybe like a Mistling or something. So much casting to be done now that we're not having to save up 600 mana. The big thing is I have to keep an eye on these guys coming in here. And I guess also take Twin Mount. Primordius. Nature buff and healing spells provide 10 temporary HP. Shipyard plus 10 gold. Market plus 15 gold. Prison cell allows heroes to be converted. Which I wanted to do because we had a really good hero from Mountain Tree here. Right? Level 7? Oh, yeah. Without a doubt. That's a higher level than we can recruit, and it'll be free. We just gotta wait 5 turns. Rebuild that last farm. And then I guess let's just move into Mountain Tree because I should be able to attack from there, and that gives us a turn of like getting XP. Saintspire has an army. I don't know if they're actually attacking us. Archelon is sending another war party. You are insulting me. Lots, 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 lots. The Arctic blizzards are always really tough because it does actually like snow your entire place over. It would be neat if the warp seasons had some basis on, you know, like more cold up north versus down south. I think there's some really cool stuff they could do with warp seasons. I find it fascinating as a concept. You built a shipyard. We'll build a market. Give me that money, honey. You rally. You've been invaded. And you've also been invaded. He's gonna kill him. Look at that. By hanging around, I leveled up. Oh, I can get all of those. Ba, 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 ba. I guess Life Seed is pretty useful. I do still nuke a lot of guys with this dude. Master of Nature, we take Poisonous Undergrowth or Call of the Wild. Natural Vitality. Hero gains 20 max HP. Summons gain natural regeneration. Now here's the problem. Is you cast Song of Revelry, and then you already summon guys with Empowered Awakening. What I like about Poisonous Undergrowth is you can move and cast it. So I think I am actually going to stick to taking that. As we empower our Go-Deer bird. Void Blit, thank you for the follow, by the way. Welcome to the agency. Come on in. And then... oh, yeah, this is going to suck. Oh, I don't know. We can take this city. Bolt repeaters. And catapult towers. A beacon of valor. Caltrop stash. Stone walls. Good grief. Well, I guess let's undermine the walls and bombard them. 1,000, 1,000, 1,000. And we're currently getting Arctic blizzards. What are your guys? You have a lot of exemplars. You have a lot of exemplars. That's the bulk of your army. That's where all the points are coming from. Oh, nice. There's a little underground down here too. Oh yeah, this is a great spot for a city. I'd love to take this. So you could use a Mistling. You need another Guardian, which I don't have the money for. You've just made an armory. You need a Smith's Guild. Oh, this is cool. 1 guild slot. You have 1. Yeah, we have 5 foresters here. I mean, I'm always complaining that I don't have enough mana. He might actually just like march out and fight me here, which would be great. The good news is he does have like 1-2 stack. Now it is 2 exemplars. But it does mean we could choose to fight them instead. Affinity effigies. Effigies for the monument granting the city 20 food, 10 gold, 10 mana. Can be built multiple times. Its cost increases every time you build it. Well, I guess let's build us like a mint first. You built an Architect Institute. Give you a fishmonger so you can grow some more. Oh, he's sitting on that. I want that Astral Dew, so we'll take that for sure. Ader the Ox has gotten a level up. We'll give him Resurgence. And get Evasion when hit by a magic missile. This stacks with Clinging Mist, so it makes him really hard to hit, but only at range. I don't know that you need Decaying, but I do suppose that Regeneration could be good. Would help maybe keep you alive a little bit more. I'll get Dragon Transformation next turn. And then maybe I can get him a Mistling and he could just go deal with that roaming army. Because it's basically like right now, it's like Saintspire, deal with that underground guy who I could just like peace out with. Dragon time. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Buckaroo. That looks fey as hell. I thought this was going to feel more dragon than fey, but I gotta be honest, this looks extremely fey. This is a great blend. Correct choice. And now all of our dudes are dragons. Temple of Fertility. Call Young Dragon? That would be good. That would be good. I need to cast this. Fateful Imbuement. I also need to cast Mage Armor. I also need to cast Staves of Mist. Right now I need a Mistling though. Yeah, because I need to pump the jams up over here just a little bit. We did get a huge spike in damage right now. Our Guardians look super badass too. The Shade Makers, they actually look so fey. Like the horns are almost more fey than they're draconic. Sick. Sick. I'm really happy with that. That looks awesome. So, you build a fishmonger. Everyone's pretty unhappy here, though. Perhaps because you're only a tier 2 city. Minus 39. Wow, even a bathhouse will only get you to 0. So, I guess we'll build that first. The Glyph Tower is what we've been doing to get stability in other places. You built a mana obelisk. I'm going to just have you build the Smith's Guild because I know I want you to have that. We've unlocked the end of the nature tree. Every population in your city gets knowledge, mana, and gold income, or populations cost no food upkeep. Grant 3 city stability income, and your cities get 15 max pop. Now, I don't know there are cities that are anywhere near that. They're only at 19 right now, but it is a really good upgrade. This will also cause our places to grow a lot more because no food upkeep is huge. Now, mines grant gold or mines grant mana. I could also choose to unlock you. I have been saying I'm in a constant mana deficit, so let's go with that. Shop secrets. Goodbye. So we have our first mistling now too, which I'm very excited for. Champion Metal Arcanist, 10% damage and 1 resistance. So they're magic fighters, but they're like weird magic skirmishers, really. They used to be skirmishers. So I'm very curious to see how they're really going to play out here. You guys definitely need to get Staves of Mist. I think that's our next goal. You're under siege. Uh-oh. Oh, no. You're bad kind of under siege. 800, 400. Ah. If you only had a little bit more. 2 drafts for population. Say I have 20 population here. That's 40 draft. That's literally double my draft in this city. Now, I never did take that. Oh, I don't know that I need to. Let's go with you for now. You have a melee. You are a melee. We basically have 2 charge guys and a shield here, and then 2 support units. I guess a Shade Maker would do some pretty good damage. It feels really weird recruiting so many tier 2 units. So it is 3,400 if I fight them, or 3,500 if I fight them. Nasty. Ashlands. I mean, the good news is that at least we won't be fighting in an Arctic blizzard. But I will be fighting against things like the Beacon of Valor, Caltrops, Arcane Battlements. Ooh, man, that's a huge buff. Good news is that they're mostly archers. We have a hero offer to join, but we are still recruiting this person. 1 more turn. Oh, you know what? They could fill the extra role in there, actually. These 2 forged an alliance. Ooh, buddy. I don't feel good about this. The thing is I'm gonna have to kill them after as well. Which means I have to fight this siege twice. Pretty negligible in the damage. The question is, do I want to just like fight a second Sun Priest and an Archer, or would I rather fight the extra tanks? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Do I want to fight 5 Exemplars at once, or 3? I mean, I'm ending up with a Blessed Soul against that anyway, as well as a bunch of Dawn Defenders. Plus, I know how much damage those Dusk Hunters can do right now. They do still have Domain of Mayhem. I'm not confident in this plan right now. I knew the auto wouldn't work, but I just wanted to see what it would look like. Cheaper enhancements save more than 5 mana per mine. Well, the problem is I don't know if I want cheaper enhancements or if I want the knowledge per wonder. Especially as an architect. You get these on the first round of combat? Damn, dude. One hex radius, triple shot, great ball. Hypervigilant, resurgent strength, double strengthened, bolstered defense, shield wall, grace, triple rally, inspired. Don't you have the ability to like steal boons? Yeah. $100 knocked that to half health. Okay. Guess you're gonna have to move forward with the architect more. All right, let's put a Pact of Eternal Servitude on you. Probably should have done that on the Mistling, actually, but it's okay. Can't really reach anybody else. Give you 5 times regeneration. Also heals him. That's nice. If you move forward, you can actually hit that guy with a Fey Trick. So we might as well do that. I might as well spread them out a little bit. Nobody's really in the middle, which is good. There's a path up here. So this is really like, where do I put these guys to get the buffs? With the Song of Revelry. Nature Incarnate gives extra blight damage. Hit him with the budding strength. Champion budding strength. So now it also does 3 random positive status effects. That's real nice. At the start of their turn, both units heal for 10 temporary HP and dispel 1 negative status resistance. Yeah, I'm gonna put that on my lord. And then, considering how many people are over here, we'll just move up a bigger pocket. Now, unfortunately, I have a small army on this side. And they're mostly wizards. Not a lot of buff action here. In fact, yeah, let's make sure that... Oh, that's so much damage. What do you have? Smasher of construct slaying. This goblin bride. I don't like you. I don't like you at all. Fortune, status resistance, and regen. I mean, I guess I'm gonna. You can fairy dust him and hit him for basically nothing. Oh boy. I can't imagine with all their buffs that they're going to get hit with many berserks either. Yikes, man. These tier 1 archers do so much damage when they hit. What would have been nice is if we could have gotten that spell that turns a province misty, because then at least we'd get, you know, we'd have all this cover coming in. Yeah, these guys are hitting big. Woof. Friendly units and 2 hex gain triple regen. This is a chance of blinding. I feel like I have to cast that on the archers. Resist, resist. Okay. He froze. He did not, but he got slowed. You have 2 stacks of fervor. So, I mean, I could put regen on everybody. Boy, oh boy, what in the tarnations is my plan here? Poisons. There's a lot of stuff for us to nosh on. Though not actually around here. It seems to mostly be around our guys in this area. You got slowed. I was really hoping for a distract. You got slowed. Would you believe if I said I was hoping for a distract? What about now? Blind. Well, key. guess there and there. That gives them -10 blight resistance. Which is pretty good. Dispel 5 effects. Siphon Blessing. You have Rally, Strengthen, Grace. You have Rally, Strengthen, Grace. Awakened. Which I would also take. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. What is this other thing? Inspired. This guy's gonna kill me if I don't move. Dude, I don't know that I can take this fight. That retaliation is 33. That's all you can really do. $15, $15, $16, $16, Misty Strike. Can't really get behind him. I can't even move you now because I cast that ability. Yeah, you're dead for sure. Oh, yeah, man, there's no way we're winning this. I'm going to give it a try because I'm, you know, a stubborn old man. But I definitely don't have the good feels about it right now. That's huge damage. 59 on a Blight Spike. Because of the double debuff. Problem is like, I want this guy to, like, move and cast Empowered Awakening. I want this guy to, like, set up more plants that people can eat. And I think those Great Bolts are back in action. In a very brief moment. I guess you might as well just hit and jump. Or we go for the 29. I mean, we might as well go for the 29. Only wish I had done that earlier so that I could have stolen that Resurgent Strength. Oi, oi, oi. This is all stacks of Fervor to heal that guy. If you do that. He's distracted and everything, so he's gonna get pummeled. Blind to him at least. This is a, yeah, really just a collection of, like, desperate last stands. See, my hostile wild growth doesn't reach anybody. If I was to come here, I could awaken that. I could then come here, burst heal and shield wall, and then drop this guy into defense as well. Now I have this affinity tesseract, 48, 54. That's a serious damage with all those buffs up. I have the Abjurer's Pylon. Or, like, I have summons that I could put on these Dusk Hunters to cause them to do less damage. Chance decreases based on target's lost hit points. 58% pacify. Damage. Low chance of hitting, but oh my god. Then there's also like this incarnate spell, right? Which if I cast on certain characters, you know, that gives these guys like 5 defense. Even you would get 5 defense from that. Currently you have 9, so I'm actually not... Oh, because these guys do spirit damage. That is still so much, because I'm distracted. Curse reversal? Hideous stench, distracted. I mean, I think distracted will wear off at the end of my turn. I try to keep him alive. I think the left flank is toast no matter what I do. Gross. Okay, a lot of grazes. Youch. Oh, those bolt repeaters are up again. Good grief. Bolt repeaters actually don't do that much damage. They still do a lot of damage, especially if you are flanked and distracted. Boy. Howdy. Aaron, hello. This is the stream where we discover the secret of Archagent. Did you berserk run into that guy and shoot him instead of just shooting him at full? Yeah, you totally did. Let's get you away. Gobble, gobble, gobble. Ah, nice. Okay, that's a little bit of a heal for him. There's no way he doesn't just come in here and kill me, right? Even with that. Even with that. Wow, man. So I need to move some, like, guardians to get the blight reduction here. Okay. You have flanked blight weakness. Strengthen True Strike and random positive status effect. I mean, many of you could cast this. I guess let's give you grace. You'll die instantly. Okay, never mind. You berserked. I mean, these Dusk Hunters do so much damage. I absolutely have to get up there. You may run and gobble and then firebolt. Stack a blood parasite among many other things. You can go for that flank shot. 40, 29. Let's drop the hostile wild growth up there. Alright, well, it might immobilize him. That definitely did not go as well as I'd hoped, though. You're no longer instantly dying from this, so we'll just take your hits and actually lifesteal back quite a bit. Just when we cast Blossom of Life. You're a summon. Trigger Starblade Nature as well. Alright, we'll see. I gotta try it, you know? Like, that's the thing. If we can't win it, we can always just retreat. Does mean we go into the void. Does mean we probably lose a few guys on route. You die here. You healed enough to survive, which is good. Yeah, these guys just hit for so much damage, man. It's the only thing he can do. Might as well take that attack. Do you have Starblades? Starblades awakened. You don't have Grace, so I'm gonna give you. How come that didn't give you grace? 2 grace. You have 3 grace. Alright, well, never mind. Dust him. Fairy dust him. These guys are back next turn. Yeah, they sure are. So I'd love to be rid of them. I mean, you can heal him for 120. While also giving him 5 regen. Maybe I should have saved that for this Guardian, but I also feel like he is so wounded right now, I don't know he's going to be able to do anything. Alright, I'm going to send you back. Slow him. This guy's distracted. Quick stab for 50. Blood maggot. Corpse Gorge. Stack bleeding. Do I want to get rid of a tower here? Is that my plan? I think maybe it has to be. Ah, it's not enough. Does this do more? That does 40. That does 44. Okay, so Blight Rebuke will do it. You're not quite going to be enough. Legendary Shademaker is going to get killed for sure. Oh, that teleport did not work. That is not good for me. I feel like this guy's best spot is actually trying to take out this bolt tower right now. And I'm going to try to pacify you. Nice. So at least that's one kind of threat gone. Embolden. Huge crit. I mean, we are clearing out half of this area. Don't love the bolt rounds. Don't love my poor Mistling getting hit up either, so. Sick, man. He went berserk and he decided I'm gonna move and just get AoE'd. Just get killed. Well. I can certainly wait a moment on that bolt tower, blight tower. Double strengthen, true strike. You have no strengthens. I could poison this entire crowd. plus it immobilizes them. Do a little extra damage. Guardian in here for the blight resistance. Blood Mega can add bleeding. That's a flank. You get a Nature Tesseract in a minute, which you're gonna need out here to hold off the rest of those guys. Can you stab him? Oh my god, okay. Just kill that. Here I'm wondering, like, do I just pull these guys all the way back? Feels kind of like no matter what I do, they're going to get run down anyway. Don't you guys have some sort of, like, slip away trick? Mists appear. So I think they took this ability off of Mistlings. Because it used to be they had a thing like Gremlin, I thought, where if they get hit, they teleport. But I'm seeing maybe when they took them off of being a skirmisher, they removed that. Missed. All right. All right, this is the case then. I'm going to move the cultivator back and just ward. Oh, Abjurer Pylon, Abjure Violence. 1 turn of Pacified. Cursal Reversal. You're Condemned, Marked, and Hideous Stenched. How much regeneration do these guys have? 1 round of 3. If I cast Blossom of Life, that's it. I'm basically tapped on mana. I am tapped on mana. I forgot there's this guy as well. I kind of think I should just pacify this guy. That was a gamble, but felt like the right one. Put Berserk in our favor just then. This guy's hard to hit. Poor Mistling. Rough. Okay. $33. 24, 24. 10, 14. Kill him. Wail on this guy. Wail on that guy. Regeneration buff. I think what I basically need to do is move up here right now and take the high ground. Nice. What's the cooldown on Nature Tesseract 3? So... do I... All right, you basically just do that. All those guys are berserked. Take the hit and run. My blood maggot, I can just have eat corpses and move up. You're this real debate for me. I think getting near our heroes is the best option. We get a brief moment to heal out of it as well. I guess we might as well buff up them. No clue what's to be done up there. Probably nothing. I have 25 points left. So I have one Conjure Elemental. You're not really going to have a better opportunity. This is so down to the wire. Stop healing! It's illegal. R.I.P. Mistling. I don't like how they keep running and making me chase them. It's too much running. Back here, you dirty dogs. You damn dirty apes. Mm, 21. So I kind of want to be on these walls so that I can cast my spells next turn no matter where I am. But if I move... I can't do as many things. All right, well, let's bring you down. Fairy dust them to slow them. Pact of Eternal Servitude can go on... What's on this guy up here right now? Target cannot be affected. Alright, well... You're just going to come up here then. And do nothing. Blood Maggot, you're going to come right here, and then you're going to gorge a corpse. What do we have here? We have a Mistling there, and we have an Exemplar. Let's gorge the Exemplar. And so what's your deal? Parasitic Bloat deals an extra 5 damage. When this unit dies, adjacent enemies suffer damage and gain blood parasites. And you're a guardian. Can you go here? You can. Can you go here? You can. So we're going to do that and that. We're going to give him the nature affinity. You're just shy off being able to do this. I guess these guys are going to have to hold the wall. Hold down here. 18 or 15. I guess we'll hit him. Trigger that grace. Do whatever damage we can. You go here. I think I'm just going to buff you guys. And then the reasonable thing here is to stay as far away from them as possible. Because if we can get back down, we can keep them alive as well. It's just a crazy battle. This is easily one of the most interesting sieges I've ever played. Oh, the huge explosion. I think my Tesseract might be destroyed, though. No, it lives. Oh, my God. So... You got 2 blood parasites. How come you didn't get blood parasites? Because you probably don't have blood. Okay, you've been slowed, so you only get 1 more attack. That's good. This guy's gonna lose a lot of ground to that. Nice, that's what I was looking for. Was the distracted on him. Still gets the retaliation. Now, you're way up here. 93 damage with you. And it chains? I mean, that's pretty nice. Let this basically dead guy kill him. And then we can start marching back with you. More blood maggots, my lord. That's flanked. Flanked and slowed. Here's the thing, if I move the Guardian forward... you know what? I think I'm better with this. Give me all those bolsters, those random effects. Shoot, sorry, I should have moved this guy forward. Do all that extra blight damage. You're coming in there and shield walling. You're hitting him. You could take that shot from downtown. You could also hasten everybody. It's not a lot of damage. I guess this guy doesn't get the effects from the walls for whatever reason. All right, I'll just shoot him. About to be done with that summon. Still have a hero and everything left over here too, but that bolt repeater should be out of range after this round. They went for the blood maggot. Yes. Nice. That's a good berserk. That one's not too bad. I think I'm just going to run you back to the party. So you have super blight weakness. What's going on here? What's wrong with this ground? Slowing sharp caltrops. Okay. Move you in here to give blight weakness to him. Can I distract you? I can blind you. Can I? No, okay. Flash you with a bit of that. Flash you with a bit of that. More blood maggots, my lord. I cannot believe we are taking this right now. He says, surely cursing himself. Lifesteal Resurgence. 20% damage, ignore 2 status resistance. Maybe... Do I have to cancel the pack to be able to do it on someone else? Yes, is the answer. Okay. Buff all these guys, give them True Strike and stuff. Guess I'll give you Rally Regeneration Strength then. Blood needs blood. Blood parasites can target everyone and count as bleeding. Blood parasites can. The Tesseract with the big lifesteal, yeah. There's been some pretty nonsense plays here right now. I'll be real. I'm shocked on how this is going. From downtown. You know what, man? Just start pulling everybody back. You're on foliage. Can you not eat it? Blood maggot. Move you up. Guardian, move you up. Fairies. Fairies. Cultivator. Architect. Heal him for max. Cultivate Nature Affinity. Budding Strength. Don't call it a comeback. Now, here's a question. Can I steal your buffs? No. That would have been a good point to use True Strike. Is what that would have been. Now, if you do this... Resisted! Rude. But what if Tesseract? What if forget to use abilities? Might as well nuke you. One more to go. Get him, fairies. Go teach him who the boss is. Yes. Unreal. Oh, man. What a fight. So who did I lose here? Chio? That's okay. We can resurrect him. Wow. How long was that fight? Like an hour? The rainbow behind the unicorn. Oh, yeah. The unicorn poops out little rainbows. Little secret egg. So I lost my Shademaker. I lost my Mistling. I lost a Winter Fury and an Autumn Fury, that's pretty rough. I get Bolstering Plate. Furthermore, I have to fight again. Give me a second. Let me catch my breath. Remains of Chio have been captured. Oh, I gotta build a crypt. I mean, we take this fight now, and that's it. What does he have? A Blessed Soul, 1 Daylight Spear, 1 Sun Priest, 2 Dawn Defenders, and a Dusk Hunter. Oh, and his towers are destroyed this time. As I guess are his walls. Yeah, we can do better than that. You get a city? Just not yet. Oh, I guess his towers are not destroyed. I guess he gets all of his bolts back. That's kind of brutal. Well, freakishly, I lived. I think I can probably... Yeah, you can heal for full. Put you here. There. There. You're going to want the Song of Revelry. Which probably means actually this guy needs to go back one. You need to go in here. I mean, they've already hit me with the AoE, so... I do have Rejuvenate. I don't know what's the better option right off the bat. There's no doubt that you need Incarnate Restoration. I'm going to give you the Pact of Eternal Servitude because I want you to do that extra damage plus the lifesteal. You're going to shield wall there. You're going to shield wall there. Both units heal and dispel status effects. Cultivate your nature affinity. Rally regeneration and rituals of strength. Or heal, remove negative status effects and rituals of strength. It's not that big a heal. 6 HP, stacks up to 5 times. Versus 15. Yeah, we'll cast Rally. Okay. Ow. I will put my Abjurer pylon on immediately. Now, I lost all my big, like, AoE guys. But I guess I still have hostile wild growth. Would I be better off casting it up there on those guys? No, I feel like probably weekend bleeding. Get that going on them. Let's get all the fairy dusts out before we do anything else. Okay. Can you launch a crunch? You can. So crunch that launch. And then get up there with the Blight Disruption. Get up there with the Blight Disruption. You can launch that crunch. And then get up there with the Blight Destruction. So this guy has a lot of -10 for Blight Defense. These guys take 2 rounds? No, they're back in a round. Ugh. %, 50%, 90%. 105 damage. 123 damage. Oh, because a lot of your damage is decay. Honestly, he's the better target. Those guys are stuck there anyway. They might as well take their hits. You have a 65. Give you a 90. I feel like I shouldn't necessarily be going for these frontline shields, but at the same time... the magic is what's going to do the most. Oh yeah, the regeneration is crazy on this army. Yeah, that bolt did get me. Basically just mitigating repeater bolt damage. Nice. And some of those guys got immobilized as well. You can come up and start smacking people with that. You're going to move. You're going to eat that thing so it doesn't do damage to you. Like, I could start summoning on that back line as well. You could also move here and do 90% damage. That's nutso, man. Steve Dave does so much damage with these firebolts. Flamebringers of Infested Blood. Culling magic as well. Extra blight based on negative effects. Well, you might as well move up. Take out the next guy. I'm going to buff us so that I can actually hit my shots. I guess you might as well just go up here. Start attacking him. If you're up there, you might as well do that. And... think I probably just got that Spring Fury killed, but that's life. That's life. Are you back next turn? No, you're 2 turns away. Just gonna nuke him, hit him with a decay. Okay. So, a bunch more regeneration. Who is providing True Strike? The fairies? Yeah, the spring fairies do True Strike, strengthened, and then random status effects if they're champions. Oh, if the blood blankets explode, they don't hurt us. Is that for real? How does that work? Adjacent enemies. Yeah. Well, that's really great. That was a bit of a waste. Oh well. Ah well. You go there. Now he's dead. Get a distract on you by any chance? Blind. He's dead. Turned into a maggot. The maggot summoning is very funny. Okay, just one more. Who is going to insist on running as far away as possible, but thankfully he is bleeding a bunch. So we'll hit you with that, we'll hit you with that, and then we'll hit you with that, and that should be the city. One guardian. I'd like to migrate this guy. So let's just wait one turn. It's going to put me over city cap, but we have a lot of ways of solving that. Are all these tiles in trouble? I can't tell. Okay, you're fine. So if I move you here and move you here, you'll both heal. Steve Dave can pick up Infectious Affliction. Target enemy unit and all connected units gain afflicted, gain disease, gain sundered resistance, gain culling magic. I don't know if that will work. 90% chance of becoming inflicted with a negative status effect based on the damage type. That's gonna be nice. That's gonna be real nice. This will kill 5 of the city's population. Yeah, that's fine. I don't want those dweebs around anyway. You're right on a Shade Maker? You guys are going to pop into Mountain Tree. Oh my god. All right. Actually, technically they need to come down here. Cannot regenerate. But I'd like them to heal, so they're just going to hang out for a moment. Sharna is available. She's our free warrior hero. We're going to pick her up. And then she's a warrior. Great weapon, one-handed weapon. We could give her a shield. I could give her like a polearm. We have that gilded shield, right? Which is kind of the thing that I'm thinking of, but just that warriors are so good at doing damage. I don't like that she has a lance, but no mount. I feel like she could do better. I do like that she has this grizzly bear hat, though. We could just cover her in in like a wolf skin. Feels like maybe a bit much putting them both on at the same time. There's not really a fur cape that goes with that fur hat. She is also to be a warrior. You know what? We could give her the fur cape and give her a different hat. All right, now I'm kind of thinking about keeping her mounted. Because we could give her some really cool looking stuff to go with that. Like one of these fancy hats. Man, our characters look nuts. That's the thing, is I don't want to cover them up at all. I just want to let them be big, bad, and bougie. I think I'm just going to plate you like this. It's vibe. We need to get you a horse, but we'll work on that. Culling magic probably does not stack, does it? I am really not sure. The culling magic is, I guess this is the guy who has it. I mean, it's per negative status effect on the target, so the more negative status effects you have, the more it stacks. And I think when it came to that ability, like, I don't know why culling magic is here, because I don't think that this does damage. But it's possible because of culling magic, it will do damage if they have debuffs. That would be my rough guess. Do we have anything to get rid of? A Arcfire Orb. I mean, I could do something like give her cestises and make her a Brawl Zerker. Ooh, leap on a cestus is kind of fun. You know, that actually kind of could work. Third attack deals an extra 60% damage to the target and all adjacent enemies. I feel like we could go Leap Frenzy Gauntlets on her. dude. I like that. I'm going to get rid of this gilded shield. And we're going to make these. We're going to call them the Truffle Shuffle. Because we are a Truffle Tree Bringer. Not that he's using them, but... Which also reminds me, we never named this place to Valley Tree. We're going to have a bunch of trees. My God, man. What a couple rounds of scraps. And this will be Ocean Tree. You're going to get the Nautical Governor. And then I guess we have agricultural governors in both our other cities. You, for sure, want to have a Seaside Guild. What guild do you have? You have one. Okay, Seafarers Guild. Great. You figured it out. You have a mine. You have a research post. Yeah, I think that's okay. I guess we could call this like a... What are those trees? Mandrake trees? Mangrove trees. Let's call it mangrove. Am I spelling that right? Probably not. Is it a mangrove grove? A grove of mangroves? Call Young Dragon. Unlocked. City Wards. Dragon Infusion. Dragon Strike Infusion. Grants enchanted units Dragon Strike. So this is a cone on all of our shield fighters, polearmors, magic units. I mean, that's pretty sick. A cone attack. Now, we do have a problem where we're over city limit. It's going to cost us, what, 200 Imperium or 200 Imperium? Okay. You've made crypts, which does mean I can resurrect Chio for 600 mana. I'm upset about that. Prospecting Governor. Who's got the most mines? You have one mine. You have one mine. You could have two mines. So I guess Mountain Tree. You have one mine there. Yeah, you have two mines. Okay. What else do you need? Let's go tier 3 town hall. I could give you another mine here and just take this from Mangrove and make Mangrove completely seaside. But I also feel like there's a bunch of other mines up here we could start taking. So why don't we do that first instead? You finally have your draft buildings. So let's get you the Temple of Fertility. Then we'll work on the Wyvernary. Yeah, he makes an architect in 2 turns now. Okay, because we have the Smith's Guild in here. If I only also could get a recruiting governor, we'd be really cooking. I guess we'll take that Forester. So You have an army that can come down here and deal with this guy now. So we're going to pop you into Valley Tree. And then you'll head down there next turn. These guys all just need to, like, come back. Truth be told, somebody needs to go get rid of that city ruin, but I don't know who that's going to be right now. Chio and a Shade Maker. I guess they might as well come over to Valley Tree. We need to get a bunch of our units back. When we spawn Guardians, they spawn as Veterans. And they spawn in a single turn, so... Perks. You've also grown over here. I guess let's grab the Estate Hall. And... get that piece of wood. Buff up that Fey wood. Staves of Mist is ready. So we have even more Fey shenanigans. We're back to neutral. We're being pillaged. We are no longer a racekeeper of those goblins because we murdered all of them. We have a couple more buffs to cast. And then we can start summoning dragons. I have 0 Shrouded Isles. Some stuff down here. A Lob's Hollow. Mana per quarry. I guess I could build a bunch of quarries out here. My hope is, once we start getting dragons, is that we can actually start taking on some of these gold wonders now, too. Because, like, we do have this guy, which counts as an ancient gold wonder. Oh, yeah. That's what you were meant to be doing. And now it's going to be too late. All right, well, we're going to temporarily lose our vassal. But we'll fold back after and get them. Still at war with this dude. He's about to be absorbed by purple, so... And honestly, if we fold back, deal with this guy, we could probably take the mustering halls. Because it does look like our homie is coming down here to do it anyway. Yeah, he's got a lot of guys around here. This is a good little spot. We've gobbled up the top left corner of the map. We are around these like massive weird mountain ranges, but I'm okay with that. We'll spread out into the sea a little bit with Primordius, with Mountain Tree, with Mangrove. Valley Tree will just keep gobbling up this valley. And then honestly, if I end up taking any of this stuff, we'll just vassalize it. There's no real reason to keep it, so... We're in a good spot. I think. There are some other alliances forming right now. Purple and this guy have formed. And then Paul... Did Paul... No, Paul hasn't allied with anybody. So Paul is standing alone, but he's quite big. The Reaper is standing alone and is quite big. These two are an alliance, and we two are an alliance. But I feel like we kind of now have our backs up against the wall, and we could just start pushing forward. Which is really, really nice. And we're also not at war with the Reaper. Which is also nice. So I feel like we take purple, we get a vassal out of him, and then we just have literally a wall cutting half the continent off, and we can trigger our gold wonder, gold wonder, gold wonder. Or something like that. I got a lot of this Wonderstone to work with, so we should start doing some more with it. But why don't we save that for the next episode? Because we're 80 turns in, it feels like the perfect place for us to leave it. We're about to hit turn 80. Thank you so much for joining us. We hope you come back tomorrow and continue off as we hopefully beat this campaign in a run or two. Until then.